Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back to some more Bulgaria 51 here in Victoria 3. Let's make sure everything's working here. Hello, me. Hey, right back at you, buddy. All right. What do we got going on in our lives on this Tuesday? Hey, Just Ed Harris. What's up, my friend? How you doing? The ham rationing is over, and we may feast upon Ham's prime content once again. Yes, welcome back home. You were missed on Friday. Yes, I know. I am sorry. I apologize to everybody for the day of cancellation. So Friday was actually my son's 6th birthday. When I had set the schedule at the beginning of the week, I was like, I stream at night. He'll be in bed by then. I didn't quite anticipate just how long the partying was going to go on for. So unfortunately I had to cancel that one. Apologize. More of Ham absurdly difficult. Oh, hey, Marie, I'm reading your comment, Maurice. I didn't even say hello. Hello, Maurice. How are you, my friend? More of Ham absurdly difficult struggle with Yugoslavia because the AI hates him, specifically this game. Yeah, especially with Germany here, which we're going to get into in a second. How you doing? Oh man, I've been playing EU5 finally, after buying it at launch, but I made the mistake of trying to play Holland, and I keep getting destroyed by France. Yep, around 1344, 1347. It is tough. It is tough. I find allying with England, if you can. Well, I mean, that's a tough thing to do, I guess, right? But that's what got us through in our current Holland run. We were able to ally with England, so at least they would come and help us. But yeah, that's the most difficult one in that run. Yeah, happy belated birthday, little Ham. He was happy. We went to Six Flags Great Adventure, and it turns out my little guy that's scared of everything actually loves roller coasters. I was like, oh boy, here we go. Completely understandable reasons, Ham. No worries. Thank you. Hope the party was fun. Happy birthday to the family. Thank you. Yeah, I can't believe that little guy is 6 years old. He was a COVID baby. He was born during COVID, so which was tough. But he's a little guy. He's not actually, no, he's not a little guy anymore. That's the thing. It's crazy. Hey Lucas, hello. Nice to see Yugoslavia formed after escaping Groundhog's Day. Yeah, I know, right? We're here. So let's talk about what we're gonna do. Oh, hey, Timko, hello. So you're on the finish line for this run. Yes, actually, and thank you. Good segue. Yeah, we are nearing the end of this run. You can see we only have about 12 years left. So tonight's episode will be the final one. I don't think we'll be able to do 12 years in this afternoon session, but we'll probably get through like 6. And then tonight we'll do the final 6. And so we got the Teamkiller achievement. We formed Yugoslavia, so we got 2 of the 3 we were aiming for. Now, I assumed the main one we were going to try to do was Prussia of the Balkans. As Bulgaria, complete the Prussia of the Balkans journal entry and have a higher prestige than Prussia. I thought by forming Yugoslavia, we were kind of bricking this for ourselves, that we weren't going to be able to do it. But it still kind of is showing up here. It's saying if German Empire is lower prestige in Yugoslavia. So for the final 12 years of the run, we're going to aim for this. Now, I don't know if it's going to be possible, because of course this is the run where Germany has massive prestige. So we got to get a higher prestige than them. We're going to have to go to war with them to break them up. So how are we militarily? So you see, we can get a much better military. Problem is, they're the top military. What is the United States' opinion of us at the moment? They're wary. Well, let's improve that. Because if we could get an alliance with them, that would be great. Hey, Snee! Hello! How are you? Oh, this map looks crazy. I know, right? Look at this. I feel like we always have the craziest maps when we play. Yeah, let's just take a look for a second here. We got real Portuguese flag Portugal. We got 2 Sicilies that I guess just doesn't want to become Italy. What other crazy stuff? Oh yeah, I forgot. Japan is just in turmoil. Russia owns part of Korea. And then, of course, we got all this nonsense over here. You can try to build massive fleet and see there you can land with prestige. Also see if anyone jump in for cut to size play against them. Yeah, yeah, that is kind of what we're gonna hope to do here. So hopefully, I mean, they have, oh, they're only at 27 infamy. Damn, we're higher than them. Who do we have as allies? We got 2 Sicilies. Great Britain doesn't like us too much. Let's take a look real quick if we try to create an alliance with them right now. So they don't want it. It's because they're wary of us. They have a high, yeah, they have a much higher power projection. Let's take a look at why they're wary. They view us as a natural enemy. They're threatened by our infamy. So if our infamy went down, that would be something, but they view us as a natural enemy. That's, you know, what are we gonna do with that? Who else do we have? There's Great Britain. There's Russia. We're improving with Russia now. Well, could we get something with Russia now anyway? No, they hate us even more. Antagonistic. Why antagonistic? A natural enemy. Man, we got a lot of natural enemies, it seems. If you conquer Argentina, they have a special wine company that gives 20% prestige on 100 prosperity. Yeah, if you manage to get another company slot. That's interesting. I didn't know they went for 20%. See, I was thinking that we have the generic wine company, and we have access to wine. So where is that? Actually, I was looking at the top. Let's take a look. The company was the thing I was thinking about. How many companies do we have? So we've got 4 already. Yeah, we can't do that, and that's only going to get 5. So it's somewhere over the rainbow here. Way over the rainbow, it seems. Yikes. This means it has very low productivity if we were to do it. Here we go, plus 10% prestige. Wine and fruit. What is wine in our market? Is it because we just have too much of it? Yeah. Yeah, and look at that. We're only exporting like 20. The biggest producers are Sicily, or exporters are Sicily and France. But we have a very high trade advantage. So we could really try to push this out. So let's do that. Let's start exporting a lot of that. Also, unconditional support from nations in random small world wars works miracles for their opinion. Okay, that's a possibility. That's a possibility. Hey, Stanislav. Hello, hello. How are you? What France? France is a natural enemy for Germany. Or not in this one. Oh, yeah. Well, what is there? See, the problem is France really fell down a couple pegs in this run. But, you know. Oh, well, I mean, they're higher military than us. Yeah, they're not even rivaling them. Who is rivaling them? So Russia, the United States, and us. Yeah. So it might not be worth it to look that way. Now, what do we build in here? We've got a bit of stuff. Oh, yeah, and, you know, our investment pool kind of sucks. I was thinking, before we unpause here, maybe we just finally just say, screw the private queue here, and we go command economy. Get an extra charter. Construction would fall to us, but we get a lot more government dividends. We're not getting enough in that pool anyway. We might as well take... And to be honest, I've never really done a legit command economy run. So we're going to need a different distribution of power law. So, yeah, what we'll do is we'll go to technocracy. That'll give us an extra company. We'll do the wine company, and then we'll go command economy. And so right now we're doing workers' protection. So when we're done with that, we'll move on to there. So I think we're ready. I think we're ready for the unpause. So that's our game plan here. We'll see how it works. And if we're going command economy, should we just lean into it? We'll give more political strength to the petite bourgeoisie. So I wouldn't mind that loan interest rate reduction. Ah, well, we're at 2.8% right now. Oh yeah, look at that. We're only paying 14k interest on 25 million. So that's actually pretty good. That's not what's killing us right now. Nothing's really killing us right now, I should say. The zoo in Mejia has begun to expand its exhibits with the surge in Yugoslavian prosperity and leisure time. Well, nice. Oh, plus 25 prestige. We'll take anything like that. We could improve relations with the United States. Yeah, we can do that on our own, though. And more loyalists. Oh, yeah, we could definitely take that. Nice, and we're working toward prestige tools. Now, the other thing we could try to do, just to add a little achievement in at the end there, I've never really tried doing it, is to go full-on authoritarian. Oh, wait, oh, but we would need single-party state. And so we wouldn't be able to go technocracy. And I want that company, so never mind with that. Question, if you have investment rights in a country and build the buildings necessary for a special company, can you form it? No. Only the home country can form the company, unfortunately. You need to like own the land that's part of the requirements. Oh, we can do electric industries. So like when you look at yeah, like who do we have investment rights in? Kind of forget. So we have some in two Sicilies. And what do we own there? Owned by Yugoslavia, is located abroad. Oh, well, we actually don't own anything. But either way, when you look at like the requirements, let's look at one of the special ones here. Yeah, so Ile-de-France is an incorporated state. So any Yugoslavian state is the state of Ile-de-France. So Ile-de-France is not a Yugoslavian state, so you wouldn't be able to form this company even if you had 5 textile mills in that state. Now, what are we getting from these companies? Oh! If we can get this up... Oh, I forgot! Yeah, we took this to get the extra prestige. Okay. Well, good. Right, makes sense. Thanks. Yeah, of course. No worries. Manufacturing industries. Oh, I didn't even mention, hey, we're no longer in the purple void. We're back. We're back home, my friends. We're back home. No more purple void for us. Glad to be back. Although I did have the wonderful surprise of when I opened up OBS, all of my stream settings were gone for some reason. That was fun, trying to set that up on the fly. Like, what did I have my bit rates at again? I don't remember anything. Steel mill buildings throughput from these guys. Oh yeah, and then this is the one Bulgarian unique company. So you don't have more claims left, right? I don't think so. I mean, we gave this away. Did that get rid of... Yeah, we have a claim here. But we gave this away because they were going to declare war on us. And I forget, we were in one of the wars. I think we were actually in the war to form Yugoslavia. And I was just like, go ahead, take it. So we have a claim here. But I think that's it. And I'm not going to go after that. Turkish businesses and homes have been attacked all across Western Serbia by groups of Bosniak people. Well, let's not lower standard of living. Ooh. Well, we're going to have to lower somebody's standard of living. So we'll take that. Ooh, what's going on here? Who's this? That's what I thought. Oh, I was like, isn't that Venezuela's flag? Well, why is it called that? I forgot. Germany owns Venezuela currently. Can you host an exhibition? It's also... Oh, a drop and see. Ah, no, that's a great point. Yeah, we can do that, right? Let's take a look at that. First off, though, let me see. Is this something we want to get involved in? So we could do a humiliation. That'll make them lose 25% prestige for 5 years. But we're not really ready to take on Germany. So they can do this. I don't really care. Unless other people join in. Yeah, let's host a grand exhibition. Excellent. We might actually try to do the Antarctic expedition as well, but let's do that. Oh yeah, and we can do both. I forget if this gives prestige, but we might as well do it. The Antarctic continent remains almost entirely unexplored. An expedition to this vast frozen waste would be expensive and fraught with peril, but the glory of being first to the pole would be immense. We must choose a leader for the upcoming expedition to the Antarctic continent. A few promising candidates have distinguished themselves. So, here we go. Law progressed to voting, nice. Yeah, so this is the one guy who has the explorer trait. So we'll do that. Yeah, Antarctic one gives a bit prestige. That's what I thought. I always forget about the decisions down here. Like, I was just doing an offline Portugal run, going for that achievement where you have a personal union with Brazil and Spain. I had the one with Brazil for a while. I was trying to do the one with Spain. They were a protectorate of mine. I was like, wait, what? How do I make a personal union? And I went a good 10 years in the game until I remembered, oh, wait a second. Journal decisions. There it is. I always forget about those damn things. All right. So increase your expedition points by gathering treasures on expeditions, researching technologies, and increasing your country rank. Oh, interesting though. Increasing our rank, but it's going to be hard based on where we are already. Well, we'll see. I don't think I've ever failed the expedition one before, so I think it should be fairly easy. A new network of underground train stations has been inaugurated in Sofia, providing iconic and cheap transportation within city limits to commuters. Yep, take the prestige. Let's take a look at the military here. What do we got? So we've got trench. We're doing radio. We're doing conveyors. We're getting destroyer. Let's do that. Yeah, we can get machine gunners. And then it would be nice if we got to... Well, wait, what unlocks... Squad... Ah, come on, squad infantry? Oh, NCO training. Yeah, okay. So, NCO Incorporation, Stormtroopers. And then... Yeah, which one of these would we want to go first? Yeah, we'll go that. Hey, Ivelanikov. Hello. Sorry, I wanted to get it right. I apologize. How are you? Are you playing as my home country of Bulgaria? I absolutely am. Well, we started as Bulgaria, and then we formed Yugoslavia. So this is a Bulgaria run, but we are currently Yugoslavia. But yes, we are. Hello. We are going for the Prussia of the Balkans journal entry, where Bulgaria gets a higher prestige than Germany. So that's our main goal here. Too bad, by the time you unlock the late game tanks, yeah, the game is over and the AI is probably still stuck on skirmish infantry anyway. The game eventually needs great war and late game mechanics. I agree with that. It is kind of disappointing that all this stuff at the bottom here, and for the most part too, all this stuff at the bottom here, you don't get a lot of time to enjoy it. Ah, we have workers' protections. Nice. Yeah, you don't get enough time to enjoy that stuff. All right, so let's go technocracy. Nobody likes it, so we're gonna need... You know, I probably should have looked at this first. What ideologies do we have out there? Distribution of power. Yeah, so the communist one doesn't care about it. Ethno-state, no care. Honey Badger, don't care. Land Reformer, don't care. I don't think... Yeah, liberal don't like it. Market liberal? Nope. I'm sure modernizer doesn't. I never remember who likes what in this game. I always gotta do this. Yeah, we're gonna pause so that we don't get the list refreshing. Also, Germany prestige maxing just so you can't get the achievement. I know, right? Like, isn't that insane? Isn't that insane? Always. Ooh, we don't want nihilists for sure. Every run is like that. Whatever it is we're going for, that gets boosted against us. Oh, here we go. Oh, positivists. Should have been leaning into the positivists. Okay. Why you want technocracy? So, well, for one, we can get an extra company. So we'll get the wine company and try to get some extra prestige from that. And if we get off of universal suffrage, we can go to command economy. Because it's time to give up a... Oh, we got 4 million in this investment pool, actually. We've been battling this investment pool the whole time. You know, we've been battling the investment pool so much this run that I think when I first started before the unpause, I saw like 4.42, and I just assumed it was 4.42k. Because we've been having such a problem with it. We still want technocracy for that company, though, because I don't think... Yeah, like... Macroeconomics could get it for us, but we're gonna need to... We only have so much time left, you know? Positivists only, I think. Yeah. See, Timko, I should have been reading chat instead of scrolling the thing. A roller skating rink has opened in Sofia, presenting a new, exciting form of entertainment for the urban classes. Let's get some more loyalists. As the expedition's ship turns to the side, the crew witness in a high perpendicular face of ice, their only entrance to the continent. Ooh. We must climb it. 90% chance of progress. Alright, we got it. Hey, Audrey Belarus, hello, hello. Thank you for the tutorials and Paradox games. The games are quite complex and your videos help to understand them better. I appreciate that so much. Thank you, thank you. Very, very cool of you to come and say that. Welcome to the stream. I'm glad they're helpful. It's always nice to hear. Because so much work goes into it. It's nice to hear that they're helpful to people. So welcome in. How are you doing? Oil companies operating in Albania have requesting government... What? Oil companies operating in Bulgaria... Ugh, my God. Oil companies operating in Albania are requesting government assistance in funding a pipeline, promising that its construction will be accompanied by other infrastructure improvements. So Albania, we can get infrastructure, oil throughput. We're going to need a lot more oil for some of these mobilization options we're going to do with the government. We might not move to command economy now. Now that I realize we do have an investment pool going. But we might still go technocracy. It's so funny how technocracy went from a meh law to God tier because of the extra company. Yeah. That was what made corporate state meta before. Yeah, I know, right? Nobody cared about that law until you, could get another company, huh? Hey, Just24, what's up, what's up? Who said you were allowed to play video games? Yeah, I know, right? Nobody. Nobody. I was told to get back to my hole, and so I came back to this place. Hey, Super Frank, what's up? How are you, my friend? Remember, you pay 400 for 2 years and get the bonus indefinitely. There is, for me, no reason to pick the second option. Wait, Automod blocked your message. Really? Oh. Yeah, oh, yeah. Smart detection. Allow. This one gave me a chance to allow. Huh. Why? That was weird. Just like Jesus ascended at some point, Hamcuts descended from the purple void. Yeah, to serve us more content. Yes. Oh my God, I've risen from the purple void. Oh, blasphemy. I shouldn't. The expedition disembarks upon the frozen shore of the Antarctic continent and is welcomed by the reassuring sight of a wooden hut, only slightly snowed in. It is easily made habitable, and the crew discover ample supplies of food within. Yeah, I think we did this before. Oh, yeah. No, let's take our minor progress, because hopefully we're not doing this expedition again. I really like your channel. Oh man, it was nice. It was recommended to me on the Russian-speaking channel of one of the Russian streamers. No way! Really? That is so cool. So on a Russian-speaking channel, someone recommended my channel? That is amazing. Man. You know, despite all of the craziness in the world, sometimes there's some really cool things about the world right now. Thank you for telling me. That made my day. That's awesome. A wooden hut in Antarctica in 1925. No, I think because I think I did this Antarctic expedition before and I failed it. I built the wooden hut. But now I've taken it down. Russians seem to like good gamers, that's why they hate me. Aw. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I always used to think I'm not really good at games. And then I just started streaming. So yeah, why the hell not? So maybe you're better than you think. Mr. Worldwide, that's right. Oh cool, I didn't know the game tracks stuff like this. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I think that this one specifically has that option. I feel like there's another expedition where there's something like that, but I know the Antarctic one, you always have that option. And so we'll track that. Oh, I'm also from Russia. Like your tutorials, man. Awesome, awesome. Hey. Hello. Oh, Aaliyah Snail Mage. Oh, 10 points for the username. That's awesome. I love it. Oh, thank you, thank you. Very, very cool. With the imminent opening of the expedition, we must prepare ourselves for visitors wanting to return with a small piece of it. Society research speed, production research speed. We're going to go production research speed because that's what we're doing right now, and we can get through this quickly and then move on to the military stuff. Now, we got to get that positivist in here. Are we on a cooldown? Is that what's going on? Oh, man. Okay. Yeah, we're on a cooldown until 1929. That's not ideal. But what is the chance you stumble upon the same hut in the vast emptiness that is Antarctica? Yeah, even emptier than the purple void. That's an excellent point too, right? Oh, look! We found the same little wooden hut our other friend who never came home built. Never mind, there's a sign on it that says, "Turn around now, go home." Need to run. We'll watch VOD later. Go crush those Germans. Yeah. Oh, nice. Yeah, thanks for stopping in, Timko. Always good to see you. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good rest of your day, my friend. All right, so we're doing rubber and trade centers. We need to build up the military. Let's get these guys to an even 100. Just because that feels nice. And then let's get these guys up. Oh, why do we have an artillery here? So we'll transfer... Oops, yeah. All right, so 54. So let's get you up to 75. So we'll do like 21 of you. Now I want to get another main army. So let's we're gonna need something like that. Oh, Italy formed. Ah, nice catch. Oh, finally 2 Sicilies. Finally. Which is nice because that means... Wait. Oh, no, there we go. Okay, there we go. I was like, did we lose our... Yeah, so we now have an alliance with Italy, which gives them a lot more troops. Oh, did we ever... Yeah, we still have this. Let's get these guys back in here. They really don't want it. Yeah, probably because our infamy is a bit high. Listen here, Ham, you can't call your stream Bulgaria and be playing Yugo. Yeah, we were Bulgaria. We were Bulgaria. Wouldn't that be funny if I was like, okay, the Bulgaria stream is over, we're gonna have like a 3-episode Yugoslavia series. If you press Control, Shift, and Alt, can't remember, while clicking Build... Oh, yeah, yeah, you can make 10 at a time. I always forget about those little shortcuts. Thank you for the reminder. Yeah, let's try it right now. So, like... Let's say we want to do more here. Yeah, so it's like Control, right? Oh, yeah, it's down here. Control, click. Yeah, there we go. So do 20 of those... and 20 of those for now. Yeah, I need to remember the shortcuts. I'm very bad at that. With Yugoslavia united under our rule, dignitaries and dissidents alike from our fractured predecessors have been drawn to our country. Isaija Radoev now seeks to make Yugoslavia his home. So who's this guy? A communist. It'll make the trade unions happy, though they're already kind of happy. Now, let's save our slot. I don't think we need another... I think we have... Oh, we don't, actually. I don't know. Do we really... Do we need this guy in here? Yeah, I mean, we already have everything. Yeah, let's just say no. Keep our agitator slot open. Intelligentsia regards Russia as exemplary. After recent laws enacted there, they seek to leave the Anti-Russian Association. Good, good. Our soldiers regularly perform maneuvers near the border of the German Empire. Having our troops parade all over the border as it were nothing to them could be a useful display of power, especially if we frame it as an accident. Oh, hell yeah. It is going to give us more infamy. But Germany loses 20% prestige for 5 years, so we will take that. Oh no, the Russians ate my country. Oh no. Oh no, oh no. Yeah, if we could get something with these guys. They really don't want it though. And then we're going the long way around to the United States. Anything better here? No. We might need to just go it on our own. Well, we might not have to go it on our own. I mean, people might join in. There's always that. Germany's really did go down. Oh my god, friends. I think we might have a shot at it. What nonsense is happening? Oh, a Nigerian radical revolt. All right. Let's send you over there. It looks like we don't really need to do it. Well, we might as well help them out. We don't want to be losing that. What do we have in input goods shortages in? Oh, rubber. Maybe, is this because we just lost... No, I should probably go through all of my production methods again. But let's take a look at rubber. Yeah, nothing we really control anymore. Go for Germany now that their prestige got debuffed. Yeah, but the problem is they still have that military. Actually, let's take a look here. We're not going to go to war, but... Say we wanted to liberate Bavaria. Great Britain would side with Germany. Oh, that is not... Oh, they're... I did not see that. They're allied with Germany. This sucks. A defensive pact. Hey, LaPlace, what's up? What's up? Good evening or morning? Yeah, good morning. Good morning. Good evening for you, I think, right? Oh, man, this kind of changes things. Yep, Great Britain is the a-hole again. One would have to think the United... If we went to war, Germany and Great Britain went on the other side, you have to think the United States would side with us, right? President Gray. Gordon Gray. There's gotta be something you guys want here. Is there anything you want us to not subvent? Does not have any... Why would free trade matter? We can do subventions. It's tariffs we're not allowed to do. That's interesting. I guess because it's free trade, we can't limit anything. I guess that's... Alright, whatever. Never ever I see U.S. Navy will do the Phantom Menace maneuver in this war. Apology for the genius of George Lucas. What is the Phantom Menace maneuver? Oh, Yugoslavia and Niger is requesting that we permit them to control of their own market. I bet they lost market access. Yeah. So they have it here. We're going to say no, because we're just going to crush this war. It'll be fine for now. In what Victorian universe is UK ally with Germany? I know, right? In this one. In this one, where I'm going for this achievement, that's where they suddenly are allying with Germany. The Brits don't seem to mind Germany having a bigger navy than them or throwing the balance of power away. We're gonna have to wait for the British DLC. Oh my god, wait, did Germany have a... Does Germany beat them in navy now too? Oh, no, navy... Great Britain still has the navy. Spin. Or is that not in Phantom Menace? I think it is. I haven't seen it in a while. Yeah, I haven't seen it in so long, I don't remember what the maneuver is. With government regulations on mechanically propelled vehicles loosening and more efficient steam engines being developed, steam-powered transport buses have begun to roam Mazia with greater frequency. Do we want to collect a consumption tax on automobiles? 6K? I mean, it's probably not going to hurt. Yeah, actually, for now, we'll collect a consumption tax on it. Rush tanks and then go to war with Germany anyways. I'm sure you can win anyway with the tech advantage. This is true. I mean, I am certain... I want to get through... We're going to get through a bunch of military tech here. We got to get down to level 5, though. I mean, yeah, we could rush tanks, but... It would only take 5 years. Yeah, look at that. Maybe we rush to it, huh? Yeah, let's do it. It'll be our ace in the hole there. British did have alliance with Germany. Well, not Germany, but the Prussia. Oh, yeah, when they were fighting. Yeah. When they were fighting France. Alright. Look at this. Look at this investment pool here. We need more construction. So we'll do that. Oh, hey, Jabba, what's up, what's up? How you doing, my friend? Good to see you. How is everything? We need... Oh, we also need to start doing some electrics industries. We can get another interest to declare. Ooh, actually, we have quite a few interests to declare. Do that. So we might as well add these two in, and then... Let's get Madras in there. Oh yeah, what is our navy looking like? So we have monitors and ironclads. We can go up to scout cruisers. So we want the torpedo boats and the convoy raiders. So let's go up to scout cruisers. Guys, come back home. We don't have anything else there. We could use submarines. What are we getting tech spread on? The destroyer. Okay. And then you guys, you're in the HQ. Upgrade to torpedo boats. Oh, they're already on torpedo boats. Excellent. Okay. So let's get you guys... We'll get you guys up 5 more. Oh! I forgot. Scout cruisers need radios. Okay. Well, let's build the electronics factories. Whoops! Let's build it in Serbia. We'll do a little control-click. And we'll start you guys off making radios. And then we'll do another state. We'll do Kosovo. And you'll do phones. But let's build these sooner rather than later, because we're gonna, now that I upgraded without looking at inputs, we're gonna pay an arm and a leg for that. Orange Man blockaded the Strait of Hormuz to blockade the blockade of Iran in Strait of Hormuz, straight out of Naboo blockade. Oh, and the Phantom Menace. Oh my god. I bet you that's where they got it from too. That seems on par with them. I had a rough night of sleep. Oh, and people kept calling me today. I normally never get called. I got called like 4 times already. I'm trying to nap, brother. Don't call me. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Yeah, that was me yesterday, man. When I got home from work, I was just struggling to keep my eyes open. And I was like, I need to keep my eyes open or I'm never going to fall asleep tonight. The expedition spots the twin volcanic peaks of Erebus and Terror on the horizon. When they were first discovered by James Clark Ross, Erebus was observed to be in eruption. Thankfully, we find the mountains at peace. Okay. Minor progress. Oh, man. This is a tough one. We can get a little bit of prestige. Major peril would be tough to take right now. But we'll take this. Minor progress and 20 prestige. Every little bit helps. Alright, we got it. Woof. The Phantom Menace maneuver is the blockade of Naboo by the Trade Federation. Yeah, Naboo's main export is the equivalent of space oil. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I haven't watched that in so long. Oh, we got an ethno-nationalist? Okay. Alright, good. So that's done. So these guys are traveling back. Our budget's looking kind of wonky-donkey here. We have a lot that needs to be built, also. Ugh, and you guys are mainly building elsewhere. Railways, huh? Oh, yeah, well, that's what this company is. Psychoanalysis. Okay. Oh, we had an earthquake. 3.7. Oh, we don't even get out of bed for 3.7. Following the recent expansion of industry into rural communities in eastern Serbia, Blaž van Windisgrads has begun a local campaign for the Agrarian Party, stressing desired solutions to the unpleasant smog now common around the region's factories. Alright, so we got an election going on. I would like to not add too radical. Oh, we're going to add no matter what. So we'll take that. Not only that, Mr. Orangeman goes on feud with the Pope, yeah, and try to do the Avignon Accord, yeah, which nobody does in the 21st century. Wasn't that just unbelievable? What's funny is, though, it is really backfiring on him here in the US. A lot of people are like, dude, you're going to battle the Pope. He's getting a lot of heat for that. I'm surprised, like, that's the thing. I mean, he should get heat for battling the Pope, but it's like, so that's a lot of people's line. Don't mess with the Pope. Jabal Shamar has fallen to a revolution amongst the rural folk. In the campaign materials of the Conservative Party, Danil Penchov has immediately denounced the rural folk here, preempting a similar revolt. Well, I'd like it if the rural folk weren't, like, totally pissed here. But I would like to get these guys up to 10. What is the Conservative Party at? Alright, so they can afford... Ooh, plus 30%, though, is a lot. How much time is left in the election? Oh, 118 days? Yeah, we can do this. Let's do it. The British won't join against you, since you're already allied with them in that other war. Oh, they won't join against us, since you are already allied. Interesting. It's an interesting idea. All right. I'll have to look at that in a moment, because we are at the hour mark right now. So we're going to pay homage to our gods of ads here, so that... Take a quick 90-second break while the ad runs, so you don't watch ads during gameplay. So... Get it situated here. All right. So 90 seconds, and we'll be right back. All right. And we're back. And we're back. And we're back. What did I miss here? No, guys, the Pope is wrong. The president says so. I know. It's just so ridiculous, right? Like, why do you think that's going to work? Although, you know, to be honest with you, we're at a point in time where I'm like, I wouldn't be surprised if people did go against their own Pope for this guy. That's not even the worst part of it. He depicted him as Lisa or Jesus. MAGA and American Trump supporters seems missing their brain frontal lobe, except for the fact that that picture that he posted seems to really have pissed people off. That seems to be like the thing, the line that people have created. Yeah, for some reason YouTube deleted the first part of the tactical move I proposed. Oh, hold on, let me take a look at my YouTube feed here, see if I can see why. Oh man, yeah, it didn't even post it up here for me. Yeah, because, so, yeah, what do you mean by that exactly? So the British won't join against you since they are already allied. Oh, in an other war. Oh, were you saying I should do a war with them and then start a war with Germany? Yeah. Are they in this right now? I think I see where you're going there. Yeah. Keep an eye out maybe for a war Britain is doing and see if I can join in. It will require though that I get some better relations. Yeah, Britain is always at war. This is true. In this game for sure. All right. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, actually. We get ourselves set up for when Great Britain goes to war, and then hopefully we can get in there. We're going to need some better relations, though, I think, if that is going to happen. Now, we could start funding some lobbies here. It's going to add a lot of expenses to us. But it might change their tune a little bit. 52k. I think we can do it. We'll do it for a little bit. Oh. Oh, look at that. So that would pretty... If we didn't have all those unrealized taxes, that would cover the cost of it. So we could... go to telephone switchboards. There we go. And now we'll finish building these, and then our cost of government goods will go down a little bit. Ooh. We're paying 100... Oh. We're paying a ton of subventions for this. What are we ranking in terms of tools production at the moment? Number 3. We're a good amount ahead of Great Britain. I don't think... Okay, let's not pay as much for that. Look at that. And now the budget is much better. Can actually afford more construction now. But we'll hold off because we're going to build a bunch of military. Well, no, we won't hold off, actually. The eyes of the electorate have turned to the candidates that seek to acquire a position at the head of government. As the election approaches, voters debate who would provide the best leadership for Yugoslavia. Who do we want? We do want to keep the military happy. Honestly, it would be very helpful for me if the armed forces were on patriotic fervor and the petite bourgeoisie were on treasury bonds. Let's lean into the Conservative Party a little bit. Yeah, and so we might get these guys level, and they might have enough support maybe to get them both into the government. You can assist Britain by selecting the unconditional support option as they ally on their side. The key requirement is that the conflict takes place within a shared sphere of interest. Africa. Yeah. But they don't have anything going on right now, right? Because they're not really in this. The Dominion of India is. So they're not really doing anything. Because the unconditional support is more towards is when we have one of these plays. President Tancho Benin has decided to use the new and exciting radio technology to connect more directly with the people. Oh yeah, let's take the authority. And then maybe... Yeah, let's take this off. Income is green. That's right. So that means we can afford more construction. So let's do it. What mobilization options we have available to us? Yeah, oil and automobiles. Oh, but we have an automobile company now, right? Ah, damn it, I forgot about this. Okay. Oh, yeah, okay, so if we made the motors here a little bit... Let's do hand assembly. That should change this. Oh. And what's going on here? Okay. Oh, we got a lot of unemployed. Okay, we got to deal with that. Oh, wow, we are not utilizing enough here. Ooh. Yeah, why do we have so much of this? Can we oh, we can't nationalize anything. Why would they have built all of this? What were you guys thinking? Like, this state does not need all of that. We're not going to be able to utilize it any other way. Damn. Okay. So let's get the week update here. So this will get us up to 88. I want to try to play Stellaris, but 18 gigabyte for it. I can just try Total War Shogun 2 for that. Yeah. We'll try it on GeForce Now. Remember, you can use GeForce Now for free. I've actually been on a Stellaris kick this week. I've been playing quite a bit of it, just to get back into it. Alright, let's make sure we're utilizing all that we can. Yeah, this company is overbuilding these railroads, and it's killing them. Yeah, we are, like, using everything that we can. Well, we can do more vineyards here. Oh, you know, let's stop subsidizing it. But let's also build a bunch of these guys. Oh, I remade the Roman Empire in CK3. This was real fun. Mended the schism. Oh, very cool. Nice. I gotta try doing that. Oh, what do we got here? The Communist Party is receiving election campaign support from communist trade unions in the German Empire. Yeah, let's do that. We got plenty of communists. Oh, Ham, do I ask the question? Oh, go for it. Ask away, my friend, and I will answer. Oh, it needs more. Stellaris is so worth it, though. Yeah. Yeah, Stellaris is so much fun. Sure, there are 800 railways. That's just what the state needs. I know. More railways, more! In a gesture of solidarity with the Liberal Party, Bogdan has encouraged his supporters to vote for it in the ongoing election. Sure, let's do that. Stellaris is a 10-year-old game. It should run on most systems, I assume. Yeah, yeah. No, I think he was talking more about hard drive space. This has also got a million DLC. Oh, we got the Twitch bot. Hello, Twitch bot. It's now a real Twitch party. Goodbye, Twitch bot. And when you downgrade urban centers transport PM, it will help the railway company. Huh. That's not a bad idea, actually. Right? Let's take a look here. So the first railway we really need is here. Yeah, because what we need is more of a demand for transportation. Oh, yeah. So we do that. Excellent idea, my friend. Excellent. Ah-ha-ha. Okay. Thank you, thank you. We'll do the same here. Ugh. Wait, what? I feel like it's even worse. Yeah, because it's going to produce, like... Well, it didn't do much for us there. We're up to 91. Let's do the same in Montenegro. And I'll just do this until we get the prestige bonus. Oh, do we see Albert Einstein? Oh. Communist Party. Hell yeah, we want to get Albert Einstein. Just for the hell of it. Nice. Okay, so we can throw these guys in there. Yeah, but we can't get the intelligentsia in there. No, we'll do that. And then... Here he is. He's a communist. Oh, if we could get him to be our ruler, he would be part of the intelligentsia. That'll be a tough one. Oh, man, yeah. He would be great to have as a ruler. What if you subvent the export of engines? Yeah. That we could do. That we could do. But I don't think... See, yeah, we aren't, though... We don't have an abundance of engines as it is. So we already have a high demand for it. But... we have a lot in this state. And so what we could do is... Yeah, we don't even have an automobile industry in this state. So we'll build about 20 of those there. God, I can't believe I have 12 pages of government construction here. That's just ridiculous. I shouldn't. In fact, I won't. Because the private sector very well might build some of this stuff. So there's no point in having it here. We'll keep this because the likelihood that they're going to build a bunch of vineyards there is very low. And then the rest are barracks and stuff. So we'll keep this. Don't ever question the 90-second moves of AI private sector to build a railway in the middle of the Sahara Desert for 12 population. That's true. This is true. I mean, really what they're trying to do, because of this company, they're trying to create a demand for their motors. I suppose I could have prevented from all these railways being built if I had just queued up a massive amount of automobile companies. Although we already have a demand for this. So yeah. Is it out yet? Not yet, not yet. We got exactly 2 weeks from today. 2 weeks from today, and the Great Wave and update 1.13 comes out. So look at that. 2 weeks, my friends. The expedition has advanced through eternal days of snow, marching until finding the impenetrable site of the Trans-Antarctic Mountains. A new challenge awaits as their routes have been scarcely documented. Ooh. Ah, we got major progress, I think. All right. Yeah, we'll see what we... Oh! Here we go. What do we have here? The Ionian Islands. Aw, come on! Well, we'll do that. We'll lean to their side. Creating demand by building something that no one needs. It sounds like the Apple way of making business. Do you know what's funny? As I started reading it, I was like, I think he's going with Apple on this one. And you're very right. You are very right. I'm a sucker for it. I have an Apple Watch. When the Apple Watch was announced, I was like, I don't know. I don't wear watches. Lo and behold, I have one. It is helpful, though. It is helpful. But that definitely created the need for it for me. By the way, I found this US Twitter account that tried to taunt me by eating bacon and drinking beer after I had heated debates with the Orange Man insulting the Pope. And he thinks this will enrage me and pick some sort of kryptonite. Bro, just eat it. No Muslim will care. A Christian eating bacon or drink alcohol. I know. Isn't that so funny? People think that, like, Muslims, like, having grown up in a Muslim home, and, like, as a kid having, like, observed Ramadan and stuff, people think, like, just the sight of bacon, or just the sight of a pig, you know, turns a Muslim into the Hulk. It's like, I don't really care, right? Like, does it, as a Christian, does it piss you off to see a fish on Friday? Although I don't think that's really a thing anymore, right? At least in Catholicism. I can't remember. The expedition has realized that they have overshot on their route towards the next supply depot. Ah, what in the... Russia. Russia. Why? Alright. Push on. We can do without the supplies. Ooh. I like our... Well, we can afford some major peril, because we had a lot here. Ah, we got it! Look at that. Alright, what these guys want? They want nationalization? Nationalize all Russian buildings. How many is it? Ugh. Seven buildings? I mean, we're just going to back down on that. I'm not going to fight them in a war for 7 buildings. Oh, and we can afford more construction. I too have an Apple Watch, even though I thought I would never get one. Yeah, I know, right? I mean, it has some very useful uses, I have to say. Like, I'm a type 1 diabetic, and I wear a blood glucose monitor. And I can just look at my blood glucose on my watch. I mean, it's actually, like, very helpful. I saw the new Apple Pod Max 2s. Wait, what is that? 570, my lord. What in the world? What is an Apple... Oh, the AirPod Max 2s. Yeah, those things are expensive. The headphones, yeah. Oh my god. They're crazy expensive. I don't really know why. Though I do know in general, fancy headphones can be expensive, so... And they are fancy headphones. It's not something I'm gonna buy. I mean, I wouldn't mind one. I prefer over-the-ear... See, that's the thing, actually, that's kind of annoying to me. I prefer over-the-ear headphones. But I'm not gonna pay, like, almost $600 for a pair. Alright. Oh, what in the... Now we gotta fight. See, we couldn't give in the opening phase. Hold on, we're gonna back this up. Had I known that, I would have started preparing more. Let's go back to August. That's right, wait until the phase that allows you to join the conflict. Yeah. I did not know about the Fish Friday stuff until a few weeks ago. 33 years and never heard of it. You build those 7 buildings within a month again. I know. Oh. I think I went too far back. Aww. Alright, we got that. So we're probably going to get the same event. Let's get our construction back. Alright. Damn. Oh, how are we doing here? Damn, come on. Ah, there we go. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, support unconditionally. Brings us into the conflict. If we were to go after Germany right now... See, the problem is we're not ready to go after Germany right now. Anyway, I might back this up again. But it is a good idea. See, no one's gonna join us. Because we got such high infamy. Oh, ideological differences in our governments. What is the U.S. form of government? They're unlanded voting? Aw, oh, come on, guys. Yeah, we also can't get the landowners in. We're going to back it up, so I'm going to test this. I want to see if that would make any bit of difference. No. Yeah. Need to be on landed voting. The United States supported the USA versus Costa Rica war. They have turmoil. Expand core territory. Okay. Yeah, so let's go back to August 1st. Yeah, so that's not a bad strategy, actually. We can do that support unconditionally thing. But we're not going to do it right now. Because we aren't actually at a point yet where we can take them on. I mean, we're never really going to be at that point, but I would like to have a little bit more of a military presence. Oh, your juicy bacon and gushing alcohol. How we can become, yeah. When you back down in diplomatic play, you get the truce with them anyway. Yes. I believe you do. I believe you do. You have the advanced watch. I found the cheap one. I mostly use it for sleep tracking and setting timers. Oh no, this is like this was the lower tier one. No, I don't have that like the fancier one is like thicker. This is the basic one. Yes, yes, yes. This is a way to take Britain out of the game, but the German Empire itself is a tough nut to crack. Yeah. See, I think we can rely on Great Britain being in many, many more wars. So I think you're right. This is the tactic to use. I don't think this is the time, though. So let's move forward. But yes, not right now. Save scum again. It's not save scumming. That wasn't an official save scum. I don't count it as that. Oh yeah, we need those automobile industries in there. Oh, the German Empire's jumping back up. All right. Russia would be great help as an ally. I know, right? I would love, love, love to be allied with Russia. They just don't like us. You know, actually, we've got some money. We should start funding some lobbies. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're funding lobbies in the US and with Russia now. But it'll definitely help us out in the long run. The expedition has reached its destination, the South Pole. Emilio Sokolsky proudly erects a tent bearing the Yugoslavian flag, and the crew drink a celebratory mug of cocoa. Ah, we're so close. We're so close. It's called testing the load functionality. I love that. I love that so much. Yes, we were just testing the load functionality. That's all we were doing. No save scum here. You have no power here. Save scum. Can you support separatism in Germany? When you're Yugoslavia, they must have Yugoslavian people. I remember last episode we looked and it didn't. Let's check again. Yeah. Which is crazy. There's not a sufficient number of pops of one of our primary cultures. Ah, yes. Which is crazy considering we've got 1 million primary cultures. And by 1 million, I mean 5. But still, that's a lot. Surprised we got none of that in Germany. The crew of the Antarctic expedition have finally returned home. As the first men ever to reach the South Pole, they are lauded as Yugoslavian heroes. Plus 100 prestige. Yeah. We'll take it. And we got precision tools. Alright, so that bumped us up a little bit. So that's nice. In a conflict with the German Empire, it makes sense to prioritize, to the greatest extent possible, states containing provinces with the highest GDP. Yeah, that's why I was looking at... I guess I need to check it. But I was looking at the Bavarian states, because I assume they're going to have a lot of it. Like 22 million, 22 million. Oh, 35 here. Oh, well, that's a capital. And we're going to try... We would try to liberate a few of them. But I think Bavaria would be the best one to start with. We'll probably liberate Bavaria and then try to just conquer these states. Although that will give us infamy, so we might not. I don't know. The opening of a luxurious cabaret at the foot of the Montmartre Hill has made the nightlife of Paris considerably lively, attracting, of course, the attention and suspicions of the conservatives. Ooh. Yeah, let's get the authority. Are you getting enough rubber and oil? Oh, damn ads. Are we getting enough rubber and oil? That's a good question. So we have enough oil. Not enough rubber. We've built a lot of rubber. Yeah. So we can build more in Nigeria. Though I released you guys so that you would start building it on your own. All right, we have conveyors. Furniture, tooling, motors, automobile, pretty much everything. So we can raise our standard of living. We do have a lot of unemployed, though. How many laborers do we have? Yeah, look at that. 40% laborers, which isn't great. Yeah, we'll have to fix this up. We can't do this right now. We have to finish building this stuff. We also need a new construction state. So let's do it here. Oh, yeah, that's the one we already have. Yeah, we'll do our capital here. Get through this build queue. Let's see. Oh, how do we not have a level 5 arts academy anywhere yet? What's this? Oh. Let's do that. Oh, let's do that. Film art it is, my friends. All right. The acquisition of film recording equipment and establishment of movie theaters throughout Yugoslavia has led to a fledgling film industry taking root. So petite bourgeoisie are happy. Intelligentsia could be happier. Trade unions and rural folk. Let's get these guys. I'd like to get tech spread off of that. Ah, we lost an agitator. So who can we get back? Oh yeah, we got another almost 2 years actually before we can do that. Okay. So, and what tried to provoke Germany to take Austria? Try to liberate Hungary as a subject from them. And when Germany starts war with Austria, this gives them some infamy. Maybe France, he was saying, try cut down to size. Be right back. Gonna change my username. Okay. So wait. Try to provoke Germany to take Austria. Try to liberate Hungary as a subject from them. And when Germany starts war with Austria. Ah, yeah. That's an interesting idea. Why? Why can we not liberate? Oh. Oh no, not independent. Oh, we have too high relations right now. But that will add quite a bit of infamy to us. Though Hungary has a pretty good sized military, so having them will be good for that. Those members of Yugoslavian society who have been made wealthy by the recent boom in technological progress have begun establishing fashions of their own, attending more and more extravagant high society functions and exclusive restaurants decorated in the style of Art Nouveau. A demonstration organized by the communist movement in Istria has been violently dispersed by police, leading to several fatalities and serious injuries. Memories of the incident have become a rallying cry for dissidents. Yeah, we'll take this one. We've now got the armed forces happy. Well, either way, we want to finish all of this before we do any of that. So we got 10 months before we're going to do anything. I'm back. Nice not to see my... Oh, full name. Oh, yeah. Whoopsie. Nice name, though. R-Trax. R-Trax. R02. There you go. Yeah. I can see how that would be a little bit like... Ooh. Alright. So, yeah. Not a bad idea, actually. That might be what we can try to do. Though, I guess, yeah, if we're going with that, it would be better to do this now. But we do run the risk of, like, let's expel diplomats. We're now neutral. Let's say... No. Why is it not giving us the option? Must select a country to create. Wait, why is it doing this? Here, oh, here we go. Yeah, that's true. We're not going to get infamy for liberating Hungary. Wait. Yeah. The Russians will join their side. That sucks. Surprised we haven't been able to patch things up. Let's bump this up. I might as well bump that up, because that'll give us some more prestige. Let's bump that up. But maybe it's a bad idea and makes Germany more powerful. Well, it looks like Russia will join against us. But I see what you're saying. If we could provoke them to do that. Though maybe they weren't doing it because we were friendly with Austria. Maybe now that we aren't friendly with Austria, they might go after Austria. Well, either way, let's get some assembly lines going. Well, no, we're going to need to make more electronics industries. Or more power plants. And we want to finish this build queue first. Oh, let's take a look at the Navy, because we upgraded people. Or we were trying to. Is there... Why are we not... Wait, torpedo boats. Why are we not upgrading? I guess they're still in the process. All right. So many ifs. This Navy seems small, yeah. Yeah, compared to Great Britain, we're pretty small. Though I think we're pretty big compared to everybody else. Oh, we were at one point. Yeah, we haven't kept up. Yeah, we need to increase that. At least more than Germany. But we do have some in the works here, right? A few. Oh, just got the Duchy of Brabant for free. Nice. I was like, man, poor Ham would be so jealous of this. You damn right I am. For free. Oh, man. Blood, sweat, and tears to get Brabant for me. He is fighting tooth and nail for this. Oh, man. And not only am I fighting tooth and nail for it, then I got to fight tooth and nail to keep it in EU5, because everybody comes after you. Look at this investment pool. We were struggling for so long, and now... I think it's because we have so many very profitable regional HQs. Well, not this one. Yeah, I think the other the other companies. Oh, well, this one actually. Well, no, we're only getting 519 from them. Yeah. All right. God, we're still struggling with this company. All right. I'm so impatient with the build queue. We're gonna add. Oh, is it because? Oh, we have really bad. Okay. We're gonna add these to the top. We're gonna add some road maintenance to Kosovo. All right, so that'll make that a little bit better. We're gonna add 10 more here. Can you even get a navy booth in Great Britain in this game? I mean, yeah, theoretically. It just feels impossible, right? Look at that, 577. I'll be interested to see, though, when the new update comes out, like, what these numbers will be like and what Great Britain starts with. I mean, they're not going to have massive navy like this because you have to actually build the ships. Because this is now... This is really just a manpower number. In the same way that, like, a battalion is, like, a manpower number. Whereas now, I guess, maybe we'll see how it tracks this in the new one. All right, defense in depth. Excellent. So we're doing the bolt action rifle. Now, the other reason why we really want to build up a bunch of automobile industries is it would be nice if we got these motorized reconnaissance. And then soon we'll be able to add some of these guys in. Oh, we're not on the field hospitals. Don't we have opium now? Yeah, we got plenty of it. Okay, let's fix that now. And then 30, 40, 30. So the engine's input. I think we'll switch to the rail transport and save the automobiles for the motorized reconnaissance. Add another 10. Because we're making mucho bucks here. All right. Tancho Benina, the trade unions, is rapidly gaining popularity among the people. The radical socialist message of equality he espouses is proving especially appealing to the lower classes. I need to remember to keep an eye on this stuff. Oh, the United Netherlands, huh? Yeah, nothing there interests us. Oh, we're done improving relations with the US. You know, I do need to start keeping more of an eye on my power block. So, a little bit better here. Yeah, if we weren't notorious... That ideological difference in government, man, is really pissing me off. They don't want any treaty ports. They don't want any of our subjects. We could prohibit trade of something. But we're not going to do that. I don't want to give them money. Huh, you know... Oh, that's so funny. They have the American Forestries, but also Lee Wilson & Co. So we could give them some company monopolies. Yeah, like on wheat. Wait, what do our companies have? Yeah, so none of this. So, yeah, we could give that away. God, I wish they gave Carnegie Steel the arts academies and I give them a monopoly on our arts academies. That would be just perfection. Yeah, why don't I give you monopoly on military shipyards? I mean, I'm really giving a lot away here. Ooh, okay. Look at this. %57% chance. So we can get the alliance with the United States if we give away the house here, basically. Trade privileges, investment rights, a company in monopoly on wheat, on military shipyards, and we pay them $7,000 a week. But we get the second largest military and fleet to join us. You know what? It's late in the run. We need to do something. Let's go for it. Of course. We're going to resend that. The Anti-Russian Association has offered us an opportunity to provide military assistance to Great Qing. The proposal, if accepted, is intended to counter Russian interests. We don't want to counter Russian interests. We want to get good with them. A series of perceived poor decisions by the Greek national movement has led to a notable decrease in its ability to raise money. Numerous wealthy sympathizers have quietly halted their support for the movement in its current form. All right, we're going to try this again. God, have they gotten rid of that little cheat where you just keep sending it and you get... Ugh. Alright, this will change the acceptance for a little bit. Let's do it for 10 years, because the game isn't going to run longer than that. I'm surprised it allows you to give monopolies, given that you are on free trade. Yeah, that's true, right? Oh, that's true. That's a little bit of an oversight, isn't it? There we go. Oh, unless maybe we're gonna end up with unfulfilled treaty because of that. I don't know. Oh, you know what else is funny? It's gonna take 10 years for the United States before they get the obligation. So they're never actually gonna have an obligation on us. Sneaky, sneaky we are. Alright, so we have an alliance with the United States. We have an alliance with Italy. Oh, man. Now I wish these barracks were done. What if we just did it now? What if we just did it now? These will build quickly. We can get a quick look at the laws of the great powers. It would be good to see if the AI is minimally competent. Yeah, let's see. While we wait for this thing to move along. Ooh, they got a lot of stuff going on. So monarchy, census suffrage. Interesting they're on protectionism. Charity hospitals. Yeah, not great. Germany. Monarchy autocracy. But they're going for wealth voting. No health system. Yeah, it doesn't look like they got great laws going there. And then the only other great power is Russia. Yeah, same thing. You know, actually, we're not that far. We're kind of not that far away from an achievement. To get fund a lobby in all the great powers. And so, since we are a great power, there's only 4 we have to do, and we have 2 already. Problem is... Oh, we have a new mandate available. We can't do it here because we have such poor relations, and it's going to stay that way for a while. Alright, let's take a save. Only because we haven't saved in a little bit. Oh, man, and I totally ran right over the break. Did I miss the ad break? Oh, no, I didn't. Alright, it's going to start in like 30 seconds. Perfect, I caught it. Alright, so we're going to take a quick 90-second break so that we don't have to miss any gameplay from ads here. So 90 seconds, and we'll be right back. All right, and we're back. And we're back. Germany is an ethno state. I know they are, right? In our run here, they're an ethno state. All right, I would have liked to have this war start a little bit later, though at the same time, how much later can I really do it anymore? Suspicious gentlemen have been reported charging an extra fee for special items inside the expedition hall. We don't like that. Yeah, let's increase the points. So, the other thing is, once we go to war, we're going to really up the demand for engines, which will help this company get to prosperity. It's going to make the productivity of all this stuff a little bit better. Let's support unconditionally here. What even is this war? Oh, the Ionian Communist Revolt. Okay. So let's wait for this to go to war, and then we'll start the diplomatic play with Germany. Oh, well, and, you know, we can start raising conscripts now so that they're ready to go when the war starts. We're definitely going to barrel ourselves into debt. Oh. Upgrade. What happened here? Huh, interesting. Okay. Trench siege. Let's add some siege in there. Let's get this to 50, because these guys aren't going to have a lot of people at the start. Let's give them 5 more. And then we'll add 20 more here. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, why are we building... No, I don't remember where I was building them. Let's do it here. Add them to the top. Hey, Branko Popic, hello, awesome. Yeah, right? End the series with a war with Germany. Why not? It's been inevitable. I need more prestige. Millions must die. Yeah. Oh, yeah, could we check France and USA? Yes, yes. Let me set up the army here, and then while they're loading up, we'll check on that. Yes, let's add a ton here so that we can defend the home front here. Too bad I missed the start. I wanted to see how you would play Serbia. Oh, well, there's always the VODs. Basically, what happened with Serbia was when we did the unification play for Yugoslavia, they were on the opposing side. Basically, we fought... Austria was the war leader. And so we won that war, and it just gave us Serbia. The only person we had on our side for the unification play was Bosnia. Alright, let's add a ton in here. So that's 50. Let's get these guys up to 40. We are going to have to really up the our military industries here. Go all in the war goals. Try liberating countries from Germany. Yeah, specifically Bavaria. Use less infamy, and don't forget the humiliate. Oh, humiliate. Yes, that is a great point. I wouldn't count out myself on having forgotten that. Thank you. Oh yeah, let's upgrade military here. Yeah, the enlistment efforts, right? See, the one problem, though, I am worried about is, you know, we can add all of the conscripts we want, but we do have to pay for it. And there's a chance that this war goes long. And if we hit defaults... Well, no, if we hit default, we don't lose army offense defense. But hitting default might force us to hit bankruptcy, and bankruptcy will make us lose offense defense. So we can't totally go to town. But it's true, the enlistment efforts has also raised the training rate, which is nice. So yeah, we should put some of it down. 45 and... Oh, do we still have... I didn't realize we never incorporated that state. Alright. There we go. Well, that's really upped our power projection. I'm missing one state to form Yugoslavia. Oh, no. Well, can you still do the unification play? Because the unification play will have you annex states. Don't forget the military wages. Well, we're up on that because I wanted the power projection. But we'll probably up taxes a little bit in preparation for this. It's going to be a short war, boys. We're going to be home by Christmas, President Ham. Yeah. I don't think this is going to be a short one. Let's put... So here's what we're going to do. I would like to get these naval bases done, too. We'll do these after the military. Oh yeah, and so if I want to do these in the correct order, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, so I want this to be at the top so that when it's done, we don't lose organization. So let's reorder this. Let's get anything off that's not started yet, so that our private sector will... Oh, we'll do it. And then once we're done building, we can just reevaluate. All right. Also check if you can get Russia, France, and USA to help. Yeah, well, we want them to help when we create the Diplo play with Germany, not necessarily this one right here. The increased power projection from the conscripts. Oh, should give you extra prestige too. Yes, excellent point. Excellent point. I always forget about that. Yes, that will help. We're gonna add in reconnaissance. Oh, first of all, we're not gonna add in opium here, because I want that for the field hospitals. But we are going to add in luxurious supplies. Oh, and we're currently, yes, we're currently doing bolt action rifle. Thank you, thank you. How are we on munitions? So let's subsidize it. And the military shipyards. We don't need a lot more. So we're just going to subsidize some of them. Oh yeah, be sure that all the mobilization and modernization options for the army are up to date. Yep, don't forget to pick good generals. Well, we got our general set, although actually I do think I need some here. I forgot. So we got our defensive strategist. Peko Avakumovich. So probably that guy. I really can't. Why is everybody's an ethno-nationalist? Are you kidding me? We're gonna have to risk it then with this guy. Maybe you get achievement all quiet on the Western Front if war goes bad. Yeah, I actually already have that one. But we might with this war, we might get it again. We'll see it pop up if we get it again. Yeah. Alright, so now we'll save it here. We'll activate everybody. I think everything looks good. The poor Ionian socialist revolt is like, Jesus. They're calling in every single person who can hold a gun into this war? That's right. We're very serious about the Ionian Islands not falling to socialism. POV, you a 20th century Eastern European country looking at your general options. Everybody is an ethno-nationalist. I know, right? Oh, man. Oh, man. If we do run into budgetary problems, too, we now have a healthy enough investment pool that we could just stop building. So we'll get through the... It's just 6 months. And then we can stop building. Although, you know, us mobilizing everything... Well, no, they won't back down, though, yeah, because they'll get annexed. So this is going to go to war. But nobody's going there. You have 7 years left. Don't worry about the budget. Yeah, that's the next generation's problem. Works for boomers, so why not for you? Excellent point, my friend. Excellent point. I won't be alive for that problem. It's kind of true, actually. Oh, yeah, let's, speaking of which, let's take off the road maintenance in Kosovo. Where do we have the most conscription centers and such? Zicha... Yeah, that's what I thought. So let's put that down there. It would be nice to have it here too. Which does give us more conscripts. Let's add it to, yeah, so we only have one HQ here. So let's add them all into the National Guard unit. We'll upgrade this guy. Got the military good. Oh! Yeah, we got a mandate to add. I do have militarized industry. What's the extra thing we get? Minus 33% supply route costs. Yes. Oh, thank you for the reminder. It takes a village. Now, I will be able to call these guys in as allies as well. Oh, yeah. The mobilization. Oh, yes. I forgot. Yeah, do this now, because we'll have time to raise the organization. So we're really going to need oil. We're gonna be spending a lot on oil here. Though it looks like we have a lot. Bolt action rifles, let's do that. Well, let's get through our build queue first. We so ready. Germany will not know what hit them. This is true. Alright. So now... So the main target will be Bavaria. Although Bohemia... Their GDP is 12 million... 24, that's 36. I mean, we're going to add it. We're going to add it all in anyway. They're not going to back down. 36, 47. I think Bavaria would be more anyway. 23. 43. So actually, yeah. Bohemia. But we're going to add both anyway. So we'll make Bavaria this. Great Britain can't join in. I don't think Greece can oppose us. They're in our power block. All right. And then let's liberate Bohemia. I don't think I need to worry about them backing down yet. Hey, Swole Joel, what's up? What's up? How are you, my friend? Holy cow, 1929. Congrats on this one. Yeah, thank you, thank you. Yeah, we're almost near the end here. We're ending it with a bang. We're trying to break up Germany here so that we can get an achievement. Oh yeah, and then we do want to add in humiliation. Sometimes it says countries will oppose, even when they are my subject or power block too. However, Vicky 3 will do its things. Yeah, it says it because that's like what they're. Oh, let's put people on the front. That's what they're like attitude towards it is, but they're not going to be able to. Kind of like how Great Britain's not going to be able to oppose this right now. Put them on the front. Then, let's blockade them. So where's their market access? Over here. Where's their port in this state? Oh, here it is. It's up here in the Danish Straits. Blockade. And then we'll keep this guy, I guess, kind of close to home. Because there should be... Yeah, here we go. So we can keep you guys close to home in case there's another... there's a naval invasion. And you can raid convoys from here. Never mind, it's 7 years. Even more reason to speed up. Yeah, we got it. We kind of have to do this now. I tend to enjoy the journey and the destination of being at 1935. It's just a moment for the game. Yeah, or 1936. Yeah. I like actually like finishing the runs. It's one of the main reasons why. No, well, not one of the main reasons, but one of the things I like about streaming is that it causes you to, at least it causes me to complete runs. Oh, you guys aren't going to come in as our ally? What state do you want? Istria? Sure. Sure. Ah, man, really, guys? You know, maybe I should have let Great Britain join this. There might have been a better chance of the bigger powers joining in. I like the ending screen. No idea why. Yeah, but looking back over all these stats, it's very satisfying to me. I agree. That screen is very satisfying. Maybe also because it takes so long to get to. These guys are happy. Ooh, if we could just make these guys a little bit more powerful, it would double this plus 10% to plus 20%. I wonder if we can promote any of their guys. Let's see what that does. Almost. Haha! Yeah, there we go. Alright. Who is invading France right now? Could be the Swiss, so Germany might end up in a fight in two-front war. No, I'm pretty sure they're in a fight with the United Netherlands. Oh, they're in multiple fronts here. Yeah, no. No, we added the humiliate war goal. We got that. US, what the what? I thought... Alright, are you kidding me? But before Italy joined in, they still weren't going to do it. What is... Okay, what is this Costa Rica war they're in? You guys aren't gonna join like World War I here because we're really kind of bogged down with this Costa Rica thing. Like, dude, come on. And then I know the problem with Russia is that they don't like us. Sorry guys, when there's a war to win, suddenly I love military dictatorships. Ham promoting every joke. Yeah, that's right. Exactly. Military dictatorships are real cool when you're at war. Yeah, those forever wars suck a lot. Yep. Yeah, they do. This is not good. Okay, hold on. Has no use for an obligation. God, antagonistic. What about you guys? Oh, they don't like either of us. I think you can still fairly win even alone. I don't know. I mean, we're already outnumbered on the front. By quite a lot. We could try to grind them down. Yeah, like if... Can I get military access here? Make them split things up? No. And there's something like revoke claim on Austria. Maybe they join the war too. No. Let's see. Worst part is when a nation with zero military has a secession and the two non-militarized nations fight for 20 years and then white peace. Yeah, right. That is true. Okay. Let's think about this here. Yeah, we could try to grind them down. Here's the first in line infantry looking at future trench and doom. Yeah. I don't know if there's anything else we can really add in to entice anybody. Yeah, problem is everybody hates me. I know, yeah. The US getting distracted by their little war with Costa Rica. I hate it though when you have an ally ship. Your allies and it still doesn't matter. You know what I could have tried to do here? Is go to landed voting. Though I don't think we even can. We get the church in there. Yeah, the two groups who support it are marginalized. So much for that. How the hell is the US still on landed voting? Like, did you guys not discover germ theory yet? All right. So much for this lobby, you guys. What the hell am I paying that money for? I was really depending on the US being in this. All right, let's keep it moving because you know, if the only thing they add in is liberate Greece, like, we really need somebody else in this. As a popular meme after election says, yeah, land does not vote, but it does if you're in 1929 USA. I know, unfortunately. Man. Okay. You know, also, aren't I supposed to be able... Oh, no. I never got to aggressive coordination 3. I'm like, aren't I supposed to be able to call everybody else in here? But no. Oh, yeah. Well... Ottomans? Did you not hear what I said? I said you are to join this war. What's happening here? What's happening? I don't understand. Why are the Ottomans not joining here? Maybe because they are rebellious. Maybe? Oh. Okay. I didn't know they could refuse that. I think the Ottomans joined the other war. Oh. Are you kidding me? Well, wait, no, but these guys joined too. They should be joining this one. They're not on the other... Yeah, they're not on the other side. Yeah, they have rebellious. Well, when this war ends, I can just call them in, I guess. We're getting to the zero, Adam. Yeah, the Ottomans trolling me. I know. Well, you know, the whole series started with a war against the Ottomans for independence, so. Damn. I mean, I don't think it's worth going back and not calling Italy in yet, because I don't think this would make much of a difference. We'd be at, what, 44? Plus 44? All our carefully laid plans falling apart in an instant. This is how every classic antagonist is supposed to feel. I know. Damn it, Bond. You've foiled me once again. Alright, well, what we're gonna do is... So we're heavily outnumbered. What's the terrain here? Very mountainous, right? So let's add in another ethno-nationalist. We're gonna set everybody on defensive. Yeah, we don't want extra casualties. Now... we're gonna put you guys over here. When the war starts, we're gonna try to take this state. Because all these soldiers will get cut off. Oh yeah, wait, yeah, because East Switzerland is on their side, right? Yeah. So actually, we'll invade East Switzerland. It'll cut these armies off. They'll lose supply. We'll keep grinding them down as their offense-defense score goes down. And that might be able to help us here. What are the mobilization options in the German armies? Okay, not as much as us. This is the Ottomans' revenge. Yeah, they cooked it all the way from the beginning of the series. Yep, they've just been waiting. You try changing your government. I don't know what your current law is. You only need them, yeah, to get to -20 to call ally, I think. Oh, really? Is it -20? See, the thing is, one thing that's hurting us is ideological differences in government. Yeah, to get to -20, though, we need, like, a lot. We need a lot, though. We need to make up, like, 63. Yeah. You know, okay, hold on. If before this war started... we were able somehow to get landed voting, we could call them in before we call Italy in. We can't... Wait, do they have the rural folk? They do. Do they have the trade unions? They do not. Maybe use the Mountaineer General. You got Germany and Bohemia, a lot of mountains too. Yeah. Yeah, maybe. Maybe we send them there. So we'll have an illegitimate government here, but... I have a question regarding unification into Yugoslavia. What happens to the Pops? Will they all slowly become Yugoslavs or what? No, when you unify, you get all of these cultures added in. So everybody becomes a primary culture. Although I forget, I think there was an option we had maybe to create the Yugoslav culture. So hold on, so now... Yeah, look at that. Okay, hold on, we might have done this the wrong way. Yeah, it's just the interest groups. I'm tempted to go back to the start of the play here and see if we might be able to get them in before we call Italy in. Yeah, of course, no problem. All right, sorry everybody. We're gonna try this again. We've done the save scum already in this run. Like whatever. Let's do it. By the way, Ham, do you like horror movies? I don't actually. I mean, if there's a horror movie that has a pretty cool premise, then maybe. But generally, I'm not a big fan of horror movies. Oh, damn it. Okay, I didn't save it before this went to war, so let's let that go to war. They became accepted pops, but will the new generations be Yugoslavs, and will some of the pops convert? See, I feel like there might have been an event that I didn't take, that didn't create the Yugoslav culture, and instead I made everybody a primary culture. But you do get this option, and that kind of covers everybody. I highly doubt you're going to be able to change the laws before the war. Yeah, better just use the loyal IG and legitimacy you have. Yeah, I think that is the way. I think that is the way. I do want to see, though, if we did that and we didn't have Italy in the war yet, if we were able to get them in. Do it. Do it. Do it. Yes. All right, good. As long as we have support for that. The last save scum of the series. Remember the upgrade of the power block, conscripts and mobilization options. No, I feel like I took the save. Oh wait, no, we do have to do this. Hold on. So supply route costs, but what's the second option here? So we're getting negative 30% Wargle maneuver cost. Oh, minus 15% war exhaustion from casualties during the war. This might be beneficial. What is it that we're getting here? The supply route cost. Oh, but we're getting balloon reconnaissance with this. That's right. Yeah. No, we want this one. Yeah, and then we want to add this in. Oh, damn it. Did I not? Okay, hold on. I thought I had saved before I did this stuff. And we added these guys in here. The last horror movie I watched was Human Centipede 15 years ago. Never watched a horror movie again. Yeah, I did not watch that one. I was like, no, thank you. No, thank you on that one. I want to recommend an Indonesian famous horror movie that you might like. It's a remake from an old movie back in the 80s. This movie is very scary. My female friend and my male friend both are afraid. After leaving the cinema, and my female friend almost pissed in the middle of the movie. Yeah, weird way of promoting a movie. That's more like, I don't know. I might have to pass on the movie that makes me piss myself. Wait, we are mobilized, right? I thought, yeah, that's right. I saved before I did that. Damn it. Oh, Jesus. bolt action rifle. All right. I personally prefer my piss inside my bladder, but everyone there, yeah. Well, I don't mind it outside as long as it goes to the place it should go. Okay. Liberate country. Let's liberate Bavaria. Let's liberate Bohemia. So they're negative 58 right now. Negative 29. Yeah, because I got those landowners. What is our... Wait, not enough of an improvement on the previous treaty? What the hell is that? What is that? What is that? So let's try that. Yeah, that did all of nothing. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else we can do to get them in here. Honestly, if they weren't in this stupid war with Costa Rica... it would lower their neutrality. And they're the only ones. They're the only ones. What could we do? What could we do? There's gotta be... there's always something. There's always something you can do. Plus 25 with relations. I think relations are as high as they can be, right? You're at 51. There's always something you can do. Why is their attitude cautious? It's a natural enemy threatened by our infamy. See, if we weren't so damn infamous. Okay. I think I'm just gonna have to cut my loss on this one. Right? I don't think we're gonna be able to get them in here. But that's so much military. Military assistance. Yeah, this is gonna be, we're both great powers though, so this isn't gonna work. You know... I wonder... Oh, we got a second Twitch bot. Alright, I want to try something. Goodbye, Twitch bot. Because... And we'll go back on this. I wonder if I gave Slovenia to the United States, if they have a piece of land right here, would that get them in? I wonder. Oh, interesting. They don't even want to take any of the land. So we can't do that anyway. Ah, apologies. Oh, it needs to be somewhere with the coast. Well, that makes sense. Although Croatia has a coast. But they don't want it. I wonder if it was worth letting Great Britain get into this. Though, I mean, that has a whole host of other problems. Yeah, US don't want Ottomans? You would think, right? Like... Transfer subjects. No. They don't want anything. A treaty port? Nope. Yeah, I guess I'm just not going to get them in this. We're still going to fight this war. Though I wonder, like, how long would it take us? What is their war goals here? Oh, they're a subject. Yeah, I was gonna say, why don't we just go in and take Costa Rica and end the war that way? We can't, though. They're a subject. And Britain don't want Greece, but Brits hate Yugoslavia anyway. Yeah, see, the problem is they hate us. Well, their attitude is cautious. Oh, but they're allied. No, they're allied with Germany though, so they're not going to be able. They're not going to join our side. Interesting. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to get them in. I don't think we're going to be able to get them in. All right. But we are going to fight this war, though probably not in this episode. Guys, please join my total war for my own personal glory, please. I will do anything. I know, right? I will do anything. Because you are not reluctant to reload, I'm suggesting it. Connor said that military assistance likely swaps attitude into more positive, so you could try giving the US military assistance, see if you get the plus 90. Well, yeah, let's give it a try now. I do know, though, that treaty will be non-fulfilled. But yeah, I mean, if it gets them into this war right now. Ah! There we go. And that did it. Yeah, and then the treaty will get... will get non-fulfilled, but they'll already be in the war. And that's what it is. Okay. Good to know. Because, unfortunately, I'm at my stopping point for the day. But we have the last episode of the series tonight. Which will, you know, we're in October 1929. It definitely is going to be the last episode. So, I think what we're going to do is, we're going to... start tonight's episode from this point and then finish out the series and see what happens here, because the other problem is I hope the United States actually sends troops. But we could try to give them an actual war goal that will send them over here, so it'll all depend on the war goal we do. We can do the call ally, but it's very likely now we'll have the option to give them war goals. Yeah, tonight we get that prestige. Exactly. All right, so this is promising. This is good. So here's what we're gonna. So we have the save point from right before all of this. So we'll set this up, and we're gonna do this war tonight and end the series with a bang and hopefully an achievement. We'll see. Also good to know. Attitude change gets you plus 15. Yeah, right. That really swing things quite a bit. But yeah, we're gonna start. So I do another episode of this tonight. It'll be the final episode of this series. That starts at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, so in about 7 hours from now, wherever you are in the world. Oh, plus 25. Yeah. No matter what the math is, the USA is gonna go get in the war. So that's good. So thank you for watching, everybody. As always, thank you for chatting along, all my friends. And we will be back tonight with the final episode and hopefully the Prussia of the Balkans achievement. But hopefully I'll see everybody tonight. If not, as always, be awesome, my friends. I'll see you next time.